No, he's like, give me your numbers again. Did he text me the next morning? He didn't. Did he text me the other morning? He didn't. Did he text me the other the other morning? He didn't. Hey. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know that's right, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I go by the name of Zagala and I welcome you to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, if you're part of the gang, if you're part of the family, if you are welcome back to my channel. Okay, I feel so energetic and I feel so excited because I haven't been doing a sit down video, and I tell you, it feels so weird. But anyway, hi guys and welcome back to my sit downs. And as you guys can see by the title of the video, this is a story time. Listen, baby, take your popcorns, take your snacks, because the tea is about to spill. The tea is about to spill. And also I have my water bottle here because talking for a long time really makes me thirsty. So yeah, as you guys can see by the title of the video, this story time is about a man. Obviously, because you know how men are. You know how men are, child. Anyway, I'm not gonna blab, I'm not gonna, do all those things. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel because we're road to 2,000 subscribers. I know that's right. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share to your friends and their friends, of their friends, of their family, of their cousins, the drill. And then most importantly, please don't forget to comment, because one thing about me, I will answer all your comments. I know that's right. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So some of the characters here are from my previous story times. So if you haven't watched my previous story times, you're obviously going to be lost. So you need to go watch my previous story times. Great. I can't say the year. I can't say the year, but I just want to say that I was deep in love, guys. One thing about me, that year I was married. So I was in a relationship, but the most toxic relationship. I've been saying that I'm gonna do a story time regarding my toxic relationship, but then but anyway, that year I was in a toxic relationship, and then one thing about gents, they will approach me. It's either when I'm in a relationship or when I am in my healing phase. So at that time I was in my healing phase. Guys, it's so embarrassing because it was literally just 2 days after I broke up with that gent. So I broke up with that gent, and then another nigga says, I want you. And then me being me. I'm like, why not? Why must I deprive myself from love for a gent and he continued with his life? So it's either 2 days or a day. If another gent wants me, game. Please. Cool. So this is how I met this gent I'm about to talk about. As I've told you guys, 2 days after a relationship, I was crying, I was miserable, I was hell. And then one of my friends posted me, not gonna say her name now. Let me just call her Precious for story time's sake. Cool. So Precious posted our picture, or my picture, I can't really recall. But then, yeah. And then Precious was dating this guy at that time. And then this guy obviously views Precious's statuses, but that guy is chilling with his friend. So in Natseleta Hori, bathong brayaga kane girlfriend tao tshwere ntho tse hoto byang tshwere ntho tse phelang. You understand? So the friend is like, no man, hook me up, you know. So Precious is like to me, babe, this guy wants you. I'm like, which guy? So they show me the picture and I'm like, no. No. So he was a little bit older than me. One, not old. Okay, obuti hasn't that thing. Obuti, like, let me say late 20s. Yeah. And then another oldest I've dated is mid 20s. I've never went to late 20s. Great. So I tell my friend, dog, I just left a relationship like 2 days ago. Like, now would I want to go talking to another guy? It doesn't make sense. So now Precious is like, no man, we're not saying date him, just vibes, just to get your mind off things, you know. Also, it's to show Oguti you are still wanted even after the shit you've been through. I'm like, great. Now Precious gives this guy my number. I mean, this guy talk. But you know what I noticed? First red flag, inconsistency, and he doesn't know how to communicate. He does not know how to text, you know. And I am from a relationship of a person that knows how to text. I'm not saying text me every minute, you understand? But communicate with me, you understand? Now this guy would leave me on red the whole day, whatever. I'm like, boy, please, I don't have your time. Cool. Now, this guy, we text. Oh, he wants to meet up with me and shit. Now I keep on refusing. Like, I don't want to meet up with this gent. It's fine, we're talking on the phone. Even though I bought her, you don't know how to communicate. So, you know, great. Now what happened? Yeah, I keep on refusing. Whatever. Precious is like to me, this guy says you don't want to talk to him, whatever. I'm like, nah, he's the one that doesn't talk to me. I just don't want to meet up with him. Precious is like, why? I'm like, no, I do not want to meet this shit. Okay, great. Now this one time, I went to there's a small mall at our area where I come from. Yeah, so I went there and there's a Mr. Price there, so I just wanted to like a cute outfit, Nyana. Good. So I just I was at my grandmother's place, I remember. And then I went there, went to the mall. While I was in the fitting room, I remember I was in the fitting room. While I was in the fitting room, I get a call. Hi, Riso, how are you? Oh, hi. Oh, I need to give him a name. I'm gonna call him Tabang for Storytime's sake. It's not his real name, Dennis. I'm gonna call him Tabang for Storytime's sake. Cool. So now, hi Riso, hi Tabang, how are you? I'm well, how are you? You know? And then he's like, no man, I'm at Chokasi here. I was craving Kotas Bunny Chow. I was craving Bunny Chow, so I just thought I could see you while I came to buy these things. I'm like, I'm quite busy right now. He's like, please. Now he begs me. Now he's like, I'm begging you. I'm literally begging. I'm like, you know what? I'm at Mr. Price now. I'll just direct you to my house, and then obviously while you're at your house, I'll also like go to my house, and then we meet somewhere there. Great. Now I tell him, you know, the directions to my house, and then I was also on my way to my house. Great. I just got to my house, told my grandmother I am going to my cousin real quick. Also, I did inform my cousin Clara beforehand. Girl, I told my grandmother I'm coming to you, don't go to my place, whatever. Great. Now I'm not gonna meet him in front of my house, because my house is like a corner house, so I have to meet him there, streets away from my house. Because child, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna tell my grandmother? Oh, see, this guy with the beautiful car is coming to fetch me. Girl, please stop playing. Anyway, I walked to like, yeah, whatever, wherever we were meeting. Guys, before I could even turn the corner, the scent. It is too good. Guys, the scent, that man smelled like heaven. No, legit. Cool. Now I'm embracing this and I'm like, okay, red, green tick. Correcting. Like, I'm making. Cool. Now I'm like, car. Great car. So I think I'm gonna say the name of the car because it's essential. Yeah, he was driving a silver gray whitish Polo TSI. Get that in mind. Sharp. I get in the car. He's a tall man, fine man, gorgeous man. I'm like, oh, he can't take pictures, but he's gorgeous. Remember I told you guys his picture wasn't but seeing him like that, I was like, not eat type because he was thin and I no TMI. But anyway, he's thin and no. But he was tall, he was fine, he was clean, he was neat, sharp. Something I couldn't compromise on. Now get in the car. The banter is nice. We're talking, we're vibing, you know. It's not awkward. I'm not shy, he's not shy. Everything is just smooth, you know. Even the music. At that time, my favorite artist was LMA and Chow. When I tell you, he was hitting me hit after hit, hit after hit with LMA. And also, he was singing along. I'm like, you know, I'm laughing because one thing about me, if I'm ticking and then 5 things are already there, you're mine. You marry me next week. That is my problem. So now, I'm in the car with this man who's playing great music, who smells nice, and I feel like this is my husband. No, period. I only have 2 days of a relationship I have to mourn, of a relationship I have to heal from. Hey, anyway, great. And then he was like, I told you I just wanted like bunny chows. Do you know like a place where they have great bunny chows? I'm like, yeah. And then I took him to this great place, sharp. Guys, we were cruising nicely. The sunroof was open, the music was slow, he was even driving slow, just sailing along to LMA. Ooh, I will never get over you until I find someone. Yeah, child. I were cruising nicely in the streets of my Kasi, you know, till we get to wherever we were going. We bought the bunny chows. And then after that, it was time for me to go home, right? And then yeah, he took me home. He didn't even try any funny business, you know. Remember where he took me? Yeah, he dropped me off there, and then got out of the car. That guy was tall. I don't like saying I'm short, even though people say I'm short, yeah, but I don't like saying I'm short. But that guy is like tall. So we got out of the car, he gave me a hug and he kissed me on the forehead. Cute. What could possibly go wrong? No, what would be the problem? You understand? Men are the problem. Anyway, got to my house. Immediately, precious child. This is the tea. You know, filling in precious. Great. After that fun time, sharp. Remember I told you guys that his communication was weak. Cool. His communication was weak and we never went anywhere. You know, we spoke here and there, but then our communication was not it. You understand? So me being me, I was like, I mean, I believe in if he wants to, he will. And if he really likes you, if he really wants to be with you, he's gonna show you. Without you pressurizing him or texting him all day. Why don't you text me? You said you're gonna call me. You understand? So I don't want to be that girl because I've been there. I've done that. And I'm grand. You understand? So I just, you know, deleted his numbers. Whatever. Didn't block him though. I just deleted his numbers. I was like, this guy is not serious about me. Even if he works, if he wants to, he will. We're not saying be on the phone with him 24/7, but he can just say, you know what, babe, I'm busy, I'll get back to you. Or if you couldn't do that, he can just say, listen, babe, I'm sorry, this and this is what happened, and he's gonna tell you about his day. So hello, how are you doing? Fine, fine. And then there's that, we don't work like that this side. Deleted his numbers, fine. Guys, we never spoke for months. Like, was it even a year? I think it was even a year. We didn't speak. Jiggy, this man texts me. He texts me and I'm like, hey, Batung, when hey, you know, guys, men have magic. Men can do that Shiba Karakata thing because, wow, you forget about your person and then this person decides miraculously he's gonna text you. Make it make sense. Anyway, this man, I was in grade 11 now. While I was in grade 11, I remember there was now we start talking over the phone. He's like, no, when you don't want to talk to me, when you don't want to meet up with me. I'm like, Bragg, I met up with you. I could have met up with you many other times. When you just didn't know how to communicate with me. You were always busy. Please, my guy. And then now we started talking over the phone, whatever. Sharp. And then there was this other event. It was a grade 11 bride. It is an event in our school, former school, where you guys are there, like they welcome the grade 11s to grade 12. As much as the grade 12s have their farewell to go to university, grade 11s have a grade 11 bride to go to grade 12. You know, now you guys are seniors and whatever. Great. So now, grade 11 bride, we're briding with my friends, vibes. Guy calls me. He's like, baby girl, where are you? I'm like, honey, I'm in school. He's like, no man, I'll do whatever you're doing and then I'll come fetch you from school and then we'll chill. Hey boy, and I'm getting a guy is coming to fetch you at school, you know, a hot man with a nice car. Guys, we like things, I know. So I tell my friends, so my friends are like, no, after that we're going to chill somewhere. I'm like, sorry, I can't make it. Everyone is like, now everyone knows that I'm single. Everyone knows that I come from that relationship. They're asking me, fast year, what's happening? I like, guys, relax. I'll tell you when I come back. Cool. After 11, right, everyone is packing. Now everyone is standing at the quad, and then this car comes. You know, sharp. When it comes, like I feel like most of the cars that comes to pick up kids from our school, we knew good. Okay, this one is Mamang dad's car, this is Mamang's boyfriend's car, this is that car. Like we knew the car, so everyone is asking themselves, okay, now who's this? You know, not me taking my bag. It's a sequama nana, stand up. Took my bag, child. Everyone is like, no, you gotta be kidding me. No, we know this is not, no, you joking, right? And I'm like, child, no. And then I'll point to that guy. Now my friends like wanna scream, but they're doing the inner screaming, they're doing the inner scrumming, the scrumming, because they can't scrum outside because they're going to look immature. Lena, I want to scrum, but I can't scrum because he's looking at me. Now we're all acting, but inside we're children. But anyway, I got into the front seat, whatever, because I cannot this captain. I had like lunch boxes, stacks of lunch boxes, because the meat was gang. So I just put them at the back. And then I got in the car. Hi Tabang, hi Riso. How are you? I'm fine, whatever. And it's like, yeah, do you want food? I'm like, no, I'm fine. I even have like extras of food in the back seat. I'm really full. No. He's like, no nonsense. Yo, we went to stairs, he bought food. We went to the garage, he bought me snacks, sweets. I'm like, yo. That's a black king right there. But anyway, ask Kolapo. And then the next thing is like, do you mind chilling at my place? Guys, I was minding. But I went. I was like, no, I don't mind. Guys, that guy lives, is it 30 minutes away from my area? But it's very far from my area. It's very far from my area. I can't say the name of the place, obviously, but it's very far. Please. We drove. In my mind, I'm like, if this guy were to throw me in the middle of nowhere, because there's literally spaces before we get to, it's like a field before we get to his place. So I'm like, yo, if he's gonna kill me and then throw me here and whatever, guys, I was really scared. I've never been that scared before, because I tell you, like, it was the first time dating someone who was that independent, like someone with his own car, someone with his own place, someone that works, like a late 20s person. It was the first time dating someone like that, because now, me, I'm used to small boys, like matriciana, first kenyana. You know, I'm used to that because I was literally in grade 11. Why am I doing with the 28 man? Anyway, we went. He was like, no, you're nervous. When I'm like, I'm not. Yo, but it was nice. Listen to that music again. We got to his place. Now my heart is racing. I'm like, now anything can happen. What if this guy ties me up? What if this guy does things to me and then act as if, like, you know? We got to his car. First thing when I got there, like, it was it was a couch, like a big couch. So where you're sitting, where you are, it's a TV. So this is a couch, and where you are, it's the TV. And then on the side, it's 2 couches, single couches. So here's like a couches for 3 people, and then here it's couches for single people, single. Get it? Good. Now, the first thing when I did was sit on this couch, the one, Yamato one. That single couch, I sat there because he was no way gonna sit there with me. No ways. Now he sits on this couch, the one with 3 people. Obviously, it's giving him platform to what? To invite me to sit with him on that couch. And one thing about me, I don't want to sit at that couch because things can happen. I don't want anything to happen because I don't know, this man is not my man. No. You understand? Good. Now, because I said that, I can see what his mood is changing. Even, you know, the conversation, he's just there like, yo, man's soul. And I'm, you know, can you see how I'm sitting right now? I'm literally sitting like I'm about to leave. I'm sitting like I am a visitor here. Guys, when I tell you, I sat at the tip of the couch. I'm like, I'm not gonna even do this. At least when you do this, you're comfortable. I was sitting like this. I was like, I'm ready to leave. Great. And then now he's getting comfortable. He's putting both his feet on the couch. I'm like, it's your home. Now one thing about me, I'm leaving. Can't remember what we were watching on TV, but it was so dumb. And remember in the car, the atmosphere, the banter, it was nice, it was great. But then while we were chilling on the, like, at his house, everything was awkward. Everything was starting to become awkward. I don't know if he was nervous, or I don't know, I was paranoid or I was nervous. I don't know, but I didn't like it, you know. A lot was going on my mind. I'm like, Now, literally after 30 minutes, guys, remember we drove minutes and minutes and minutes to his house, and then after 30 minutes, I'm like, this is, see ya, peace out. He didn't even hesitate, because I also felt like he felt the atmosphere. He was like, you wanna go? I'm like, yeah. He's like, why? I'm like, I literally told my mom I'm going to school. I went to school in the morning. Now it's time for me to leave, because school is out. So what am I doing here? And my mom is gonna call me, and then what? Repercussions? What? And then you can see what he's bored. I'm like, bored kesana, but then me, I'm doing GO. I am leaving. And then he's like to me, yeah, it's fine. And then we left. On the way back, we were quiet. Can you please tell me why he was angry at me? No, just explain to me why was this guy angry because I wanted to leave. I could be chilled for 30 minutes. So what was his agenda? I'm like, you're very funny. Oh, now we leave. He drops me off at my place. Bye. You know, now he doesn't even hug me. He doesn't even hug me. I'm like, my guy. Got to my place, whatever. And then after that, ghost. Ghost do. No, he ghosted me. Literally. You remember the last time I deleted him? This time, no, like he ghosted me. Like we never spoke again. Not even, are you home safe? No. Great. Now what happens? Oh, and then there's a previous story time about us scamming those men. Remember? Yes, with pineapple and sushi. So while we were at that lunch thingy with pineapple and sushi, I see this guy. With who? A woman. I see this guy with his girlfriend, like umuntu wakhe, like the girlfriend. This woman looks fit. How old am I? How old was I at the time? I think I was 17. I'm like, these people will make these women literally hit us. Like, they will hit us. Like, why? What was it? Like, guys, it was a couple. They were so happy. And I'm like, this guy, Ute, he's single. And you see this couple, you see Ute, this thing is like a real thing. Like, it's been going on. And like, they didn't just meet here. They're not here for their first date. These people are in love. And then I went to the toilet. I passed them. Locked eyes, moved. Just looked at me, moved. He didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I'm like, guys, I was literally jaw dropped because wow. What was the reason? What was the reason? You understand? Also now a lot of things are coming to my mind. What if I was at the house and then that lady came and then you know where the danger is? Oh, now I leave him, forget about it, obviously. Also, like, I felt like it was easy to, like, every time forget about him because why? I wasn't that into him, you know. Yeah. Anyway, cool. Now months pass again. Months. I forgot about this guy. This guy is literally the last thing in my mind. And then I remember there was this December. Was it my matric December? I think. Now I'm in matric. Guys, those years, imagine inconsistency like this. Ghosting after ghosting like this. Now I'm in matric. Finals are done. It's December. Come on, let's party. Vibes. You know? So I'm at Pineapple's house as per usual. Remember I told you guys? Yes. I'm at Pineapple's house per usual and vibes. Now we are at this place. We went partying, you know. For the night we went to groove, we went to, you know, the things. Now, while we are at that place, Pineapple and I wanted we went to look for someone. Pineapple is walking ahead of me. I'm walking behind her, you know. She's like there. Now see this Tabang guy is looking at Pineapple like he's looking at her as if like, mama, you know. Now Pineapple is not, you know, seeing him, you know, but he doesn't make a move. But I saw the way he was checking her out or whatever. Now Pineapple is leaving to go outside. I come because I was coming behind Pineapple. Now he sees me. When I see him, he's like, hi Rezo. Yeah, Tabang. Yeah, Tabang. Pineapple comes back. Pineapple is like, yeah, wena Tabang TSI. She's like, yeah, wena Tabang TSI. I can read that guy tribes. The TSI. He's like, nah. Now it's Tabang AMGC, mama. He was calling, I don't know the name. He was like AMGC 60, what? 620. He's like, no, it's not TSI anymore. Did you not get hot right at that moment? And then Pineapple was like, oh, my bad. He's like, yeah. And he's like to me, how are you? I'm like, I'm fine. How are you? He's like, no, you look really pretty. You've grown. He's made me like return, remember? And then I'm like, yeah, I've grown. I have to grow, you know? Even if we be like, people be ghosting us or whatever, we have to grow. And then he's like to me, yeah, man, we should talk. Whatever. I'm like, yo. I'm like, there's nothing to talk about. He's like, no, there is. We have a lot to talk about. Now he's making himself like this guy that has been thinking about me. From grade 10, 11, 12. He's making himself as if like he's been thinking about me for 3 years. And he literally did not give a shit about me. Now because he sees me and I'm on the youths and whatever. Now he's, boy, please. Boy, bye. Now I'm like, And then he was like, you know what, ne? Let's go take my car at the garage and then we'll talk on the way. I mean, at the, it's not a garage, car wash shop. So there's a car wash next door that place, Owen. I thought we were going there. We got into his friend's car and then we went somewhere. Guys, second time, you know, if that man wanted to kidnap me, he would have. He didn't. It was the second. Now he was with his friend. Now it was gonna be a smooth job. They were gonna kidnap me, belly too, and then cut me to pieces. But they didn't. But what was in my mind was like, I'm literally in the car with this man that I don't even know, and we're going to a place that's like 15 minutes away. But I still went, you know, guys. Sometimes risk. Remove pelong. Risk. Cool. Now, we're in the car. Oh my god. I just thought of something. He's in the front seat now. I'm at the back seat, and the friend is also driving. So now, it was so cute. Like, that was literally the most cutest thing he has ever done. While we're driving now. I'm not a very affectionate person, but when a man gives me affection, I find it cute. So he was like holding my feet, playing with my feet, on my legs, and then the next moment he's holding my hand, you know. Like, he's having a conversation with his friend, but he keeps on touching me, you know. That is where the danger is. That is where the danger is. Alright, cool. Now we go to this car wash in town. Yeah, when we get to the car wash, the car is being brought to him. It's a yellow AMG. What, guys? I'll just put it there. I don't know the cars. When I got into that car, it became pink blue. There were lights everywhere. Pink blue. More fairy. Guys, that car is really pretty, you know. Alright, cool. Now we get into the car. My favorite song at that time was Lutando. I don't know the artist. Gaze ngalibona uthando lungaka wena you. When you played that song, No, I Was Going to Marry You. Did that man play that song? Did he not play that song? Guys, I was like, because why? You know what the danger is? the danger is that we have the same taste in music, and that's like a bonus to me. You understand? Remember the time I was into LMA, and then played LMA, and then we met again. He plays my favorite song. Like, guys, we're groovy really too. Now he has his hand on my lap. He doesn't need to change gears. So even if he did, but his hand was on my lap. Tano lungaga, tano lungaga. You ngaze ngalbonu tano lungaga. We're driving is nuts. Now we get to that place we were partying at or grooving at. We get outside, the next thing we kiss, yo. Even the band, even the yo. While we outside, we kiss. Now it was starting to become heated. I was like, no, we're not doing that. Sharp. We got inside. Now we're holding hands. While we get inside. Now Pineapple said to me, "You've been gone." Now she's shouting at me, "Oh yeah, I've been gone. I didn't tell her I was leaving." I was like, yo, it was the heat of the moment. Cool. Now we get inside, whatever. Now while we're on the way, I forgot to tell you guys about our conversation on the way, to show you guys that men lie. He was saying 1.1, yeah, and then he ghosted me because he felt like I was treating him like a pervert. I got there and then sat on the chair, the single person chair, and then I wanted to leave after a few minutes. He felt like, I was scared and treating him like a pervert. I'm like, there's no way. If you are a pervert, you're gonna feel like that. One thing about me, you need to make me feel comfortable. You can't expect me to get to your house, get on your bed, sit on that chair. I'll sit wherever I want to, wherever I am, as long as I'm comfortable. You understand? So I'm trying to explain to him, oh no. Also, don't you think if I would have visited you more than 3 times, I would have been comfortable? Like, now you want me to get there, and you want me to take off my clothes. I'm not that girl, you know? So I'm just trying to explain to him that he's like, no. And I'm like, no. In my mind, I'm like, no, this man wanted Nyash. And then there was no way. No way. Never that. You know? And then he was on here, and then he was like, no, I saw you at Rhapsody at the time he was with his girlfriend. I'm like, hey, about that one, didn't you say you don't have a girlfriend? And then he was like, oh yeah, shit, I didn't tell you because our things were complicated. Get it? The least you could do was tell me, respect me, because I was in another woman's home. Because you lied. You could have just told me you have a woman, but it's complicated. As much as I told you I was in a relationship and I left my man 2 days ago, I was blatantly honest with you from the get-go. So I feel like I also deserved the truth. He was like to me, he's sorry, but they even over now. At that time they were trying to fix things, but he realized that he doesn't the things can't be repaired, you know. And also he's been thinking about me. Johnny. He's been thinking about me. Imagine. 3 years younger. He's been thinking about me. Men. I'm like, no. You have not been thinking about me. You just literally thought about me because you saw me now and I look hot. You know? I was like, no, it's not even that. He's like, yeah, so now he's very much single and he wants me. He wants me in his life. Yo, guys. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, okay. I believe you. Me, I believe you. And then, yo, guys, he was telling me all those things. Oh, yo, he feels like he's himself around me. Cool. Now me and this guy, no, he's like, give me your numbers again. Did he text me the next morning? He didn't. Did he text me the other morning? He didn't. Did he text me the other the other morning? He didn't. Hey, he did not. Now, so also now I didn't put him here. It's not like I was thinking about him. It's not like I was like, I hope he texts me. No, you understand. I just wanted to prove him wrong and prove myself right, which he's not gonna text me. I knew he was not gonna text me. That guy, man, is the person who lives in the moment. You understand? Sharp. And then the Sunday when I was about to leave from Pineapple's house, get a call. I'm like, I'm leaving. He's like, no, let me take you home. Did he come? Did he come fetch me? Then me. So there are these transports I call. Like, it's just random public transport. I called the transport. They came to fetch me. I went home. Because I'm not gonna wait for a man who doesn't take me serious. Yeah. He didn't come. And then, guys, that was literally that. That was the last time I saw this man. That was literally that. No, Scott. You think that was all that? My phone is doing something really funny. But anyway, Pineapple has a friend. Nah, sharp. She was also my friend. Like, we were together. Cool, but she was more of Pineapple's friend. Great. So now, this friend stays in the same area as Taba. You know? So, while Pineapple and this friend were together, there was this one time they were chilling together at that place, you know. Great. They see Taba with the AMG well, you know. And then Pineapple's like, hey, motara solfetse, you know, resolve this man, you know. And then the friend's like, Juan. Pineapple's like, no, this man like is like not motara per se, but then they've been talking, they've chilled here and there, you know. The friend came with files and files and files. She's like, no. What do you mean? She's like, no, she's that guy with the AMGs. The friend is like 1.1. That car is not his. 1.2. The Polo GTI is not his. This man has never owned a car in his life. 1.2. Oh, so this man told me he works, he's an engineer. He does not work. He does what? Should I say this on camera? He does illegal things. I'm not gonna say what, but he does illegal things. So you see my heart. My heart was your intuition, guys. Listen to it. The friend is like, no. And also he works for like people. So and he get ice boy. From where I come from, you know, there's like those big people, you know, that has money, you know, and they have people that work for them, like errand boy, you understand? So he was an errand he was errand boy, so the car he was driving was for the boss. Do you know? So he does illegal things, but he's working for someone, and then the someone is the boss, and the cars are not his. So he was an ice boy. Where I come from, we call them ice boy, because they send him to go buy ice and booze. You know, most the big bosses that just sit there and be like, bring me ice, bring me Jägermeister, bring me Hennessy, and then you just run, and they give you what the car kids. And then when you're Zulu, when they are sending you around, you meet girls like us, and you come lie to us, eh? Yes. He was not an engineer. He didn't have those cars. And man, It's not like I went to him because of his cars. Cars are bonuses. Who wouldn't want the person who drives an AMG? You understand? So it was a bonus, which, you know, when I tell you, he lied. I'm just trying to figure out what the title of this video is gonna be, because there's so many things that happened, you know. And then, guys, I've never met him again. And I feel like if I'm gonna meet him again, which is like very slim chances, because now I live in another town, I feel like I'm gonna run. I'm not gonna even entertain him, you know. Like, when I saw him at that club and whatever, I went to him. I'm like, hi, Tabang, you know. Now I feel like I'm gonna pause him like I've never seen him, because such lies, you know. I do. And they were telling me about how he's a scam and how he once hit a woman, like crazy shit. I was like, that is why my intuition was not. And I was like, you know, it makes sense, because that is why he was even angry at me for like leaving that early, because he's used to women throwing themselves on him and whatnot. So he was weird. But then, guys, nothing happened. I was like actually very happy that we were never in like a relationship like that. And then another thing is that I never told my mom about this guy. Because why? He's old than me. And I was still a baby at that time. Now it's my time. Now I'm a big girl, you know. But now at that time I was like 16, 17, you know. So I never told my mom, because I know she'd never approve. I tell my mom everything, but I know she wouldn't have approved. And even when I made to meet this guy this one time, I lied to her. Girl, I'm going with pineapple for breakfast. Oh, there was this one time he took me out for breakfast. That was the only time I'd say he was genuine. Yeah, like the first time we met. After that, got a date. So he obviously took me out. And at that time, like, the information is really irrelevant. So yeah, at the time when he took me out, I didn't tell my mom. So after that whole thing, my mom sat me down. She's like, you're lying to me about something. You are seeing someone and you don't want to tell me about that person, and I already don't like that person, because as soon as you get someone, I'm the first person to tell. You're the first person to tell me, you understand? But now this one, you're acting kind of shady. What is it? I'm like, yeah, sit down, let me tell you. I'm like, so there's this guy, Tabang, took about a date, he works. The moment they said he works, he was like, no, block him. I'm like, girl, you're late. I already blocked him. You didn't have to tell me, because scam. Told my mom gave me this lecture about, you see, dating old men. Now he lied to you about where he works. Yada. But anyway, ask her, guys. I don't know, man. Let me not generalize even. It's fine. So, and I'm not gonna lecture you guys about men, because you guys are old enough. As long as you're on this channel or in this channel or watching this channel, you're old. You know what's right and what's wrong. You know how men work. Anyway, thank you so much for watching till this time. Well, or till the end. I hope you enjoyed my story time, and I have more tea to come. Wanna stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. Even if you subscribe, please share my videos. Thank you. I'll see you guys on my next video, which will definitely, probably, I hope, will be a vlog. Bye.